Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiandra Oriana and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I will be showing you how I customize my units, meaning bleach, pluck, and style. But first things first, I did alter the color of this wig. I dyed it myself and I didn't get that many, actually I didn't really get clips at all of me dyeing it. I thought I was recording, but I really wasn't. If you want like a full in-depth detail of like how I apply the L'Oreal HiColors, then I have a video that I recently posted on that, so yeah, y'all can go check that out. But I will give you the details on the hair color. So like I said, it's the L'Oreal HiColors and I use 4 boxes of red and 2 boxes of magenta, and I use the 40 Developer by Clairol. So I feel like that's what altered the color to make it like a dark kind of red instead of a bright burgundy. So yeah. So I like to use 30 Developer instead of 40 Developer because it's less harsh. Remember, anytime that you're bleaching the knots, you are weakening them. So just keep in mind, you know, with that if you're using 40 Developer. So I'm bleaching a full lace unit. So I use about 2 scoops of that Bw2 powder, and for the 30 Developer I really don't have measurements on that. I just add a little bit, and then if I need more, you add a little more, because if you add a lot of Developer, it will make it very liquidy, and you do not want that because it'll seep through the lace and you'll have to keep adding more powder, and that's just a waste of product, especially if you're just dyeing a frontal. But like I said, I use 2 because I'm dyeing a full lace. And if you could flip it over like that, that's how you know it's ready. I like to do like a toothpaste kind of consistency, and it's good because like I said, it can't be liquidy or it'll seep through the lace. So I like to start at the back of the wig because the knots in the back tend to take longer to bleach instead of the front. The front ones are always thinner, so I like to start from the back and work my way up. I slowed down the video clip just to show you that I am being gentle about it, because if you are too heavy-handed and rough, like I said again, it can seep through the lace and then cause like the knots to over process, and then your roots will get all blonde. It's just extra stuff that you don't need. Alright, so like I said, I am bleaching a full lace wig. So I already started the bleaching process for the frontal portion. As you can see, it is laying on top of aluminum foil, and I already have the timer going for that. I like to let my knots sit for about 25-30 minutes, but you should always just watch out for them. Like, it's kind of really no set time because every wig is different, knots are different on every wig, so you really just gotta keep an eye out for it. But I do not like to let the bleach sit on there for more than 30 minutes. If you have to bleach it one more time, then you do, but do not let it sit on there for more than 30 minutes. I'm gonna incubate it with some more foil, and I'm gonna flip it over because I was scared that the bleach might leak onto the portion of the hair, because like I said, this hair is already pre-dyed, so that's why I flipped it over like that. And I just let it sit on for the rest of the 25 to 30 minutes. And after that, as you can see, the knots are bleached, they're invisible, they look good, and I'm gonna wash that out. So as I wash out the you know, bleach. I usually like to use purple shampoo for the knots to take out the brassiness, but since I pre-colored the wig, I don't know how that would have turned out. Like, I don't know if it would have messed up. The purple shampoo might have messed up the color, so I just washed that out and I used the silicone mix. Y'all, if y'all don't have silicone mix, get that. You need that ASAP. It is so good for bleached or like any kind of dyed hair, or even if your hair isn't dyed, it is so good for your wigs. Like, I love using this as a conditioner, deep conditioner. It's so good. It brings it back to life. And as you can see, those knots are invisible. It looks like scalp right on my hand, and it just looks good. Alright, so now for the plucking proportion. I like to make sure that my frontals are dry. I do not like to pluck my frontals when they're wet. I just feel like you can give yourself a bald spot by accident. But you know, to each his own. It's however you do it. I'm using the angled tweezers. I got them from the hair store, and it's the angled ones. So yeah, I like to press it out with my hot comb, and then after I do that, I pull out the baby hair section. Like, those are the pre-cut baby hairs that the company gives you, and I just like to pluck behind that. And the motion that I do is like pluck, pluck, skip, pluck, pluck, skip. Try not to stay on one spot for too long because you will give yourself a bald spot. And yeah, that's really what I do. It's just a pluck, pluck, skip motion. Wig came pre-plucked, so I really didn't have to pluck that much off. This is the last time that I am going to pluck. I took some more hair after taking out those baby hair, like that little section that I did, and after that I'm done. Always be mindful of that, you know, depending on the company. Some companies, they have their frontals being like pre-plucked, and then other companies say that they pre-plucked the wig, but it's mad boxy and like dense and doesn't look plucked at all. So yeah, just keep in mind of that. And after I finish that, I use my wax stick, and I'm about to style this wig. And I was thinking about doing like a deep side part, like a C part. And yeah, as you can see, it's really deep. You can do that with a full lace because it's lace all over, it's no tracks. So that is what I'm doing right now. Alright, so unfortunately I did curl the hair off camera. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't think it was that important, but you know, if y'all do want a curling tutorial, I will do one. And yeah, I'm just getting everything unified and like crisp and everything. The hairline looks very good. That parting looks amazing, and it just looks good. So after I do that, before I actually comb out the curls, I'm gonna use the Sebastian hairspray. This hairspray is so good because it gets the curls to stay in, but it doesn't make it crunchy. Like if you use some Gossipy spray, it probably would make the hair crunchy. Not probably, it would make the hair crunchy. And yeah, the curls are just soft, the hair is soft, and it just looks good. And I don't know why, but on camera it looks really dark. Like on my camera it looks dark, but it actually is like a little lighter than what it appears to be. I think it's one of those colors that really pops in the sunlight or if you're under certain light. So the next clips that you'll see, you will be able to see how the color really looks. And yeah, it looks really good. It's cute. I love the color. The color definitely gives me like a fall kind of feel. I love it. This is super cute. I love the way that it came out. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video and that y'all learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here. If you're returning, don't forget to like. Follow me on all my socials, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.